Alright guys, today we're taking a look at the Razer Kishi with the Galaxy S20 Ultra. So we're going to be looking at these two in tandem together, and we're going to be looking at Xcloud together here, and see how the Razer Kishi controllers lends itself to playing Xbox games. I'm going to show you guys some gameplay, and give you guys my overall thoughts on what I think about these units combined when you combine the Razer Kishi controller with Xcloud. So let's go ahead and dive in.
Gaming tech, eating brekkie is the gaming tech. Going for a recce is the gaming tech. Gaming techie is the gaming tech. Gaming techie.
Alright guys, so this is the Xbox Game Pass app that we're looking at here. You can see here we're under the cloud section here of the Game Pass app. So you can see you can go in here and basically look through all the games that are available. You can see the ones that I've been playing, and then you can see the most popular. Plays great on mobile and all these different categories, and then you can see all the different games on here, over 150 games that are now included in the Xbox Game Pass app. So let's go ahead and start with Battletoads here real quick. Alright, so you can see here I'm controlling the game here, and you can see it's performing and running flawlessly here with the Razer Kishi on the Samsung Note S20 with this game. No issues with lag. No issues with the button controls or anything. It feels really, really good in the hands with this controller, especially with a game like this with a side-scrolling beat 'em up. It just feels really good. This game looks fantastic. I haven't actually played this game before. This is my first time running through it. Yeah, you can see how you know, Battletoads works flawlessly with this controller. You're not going to have any issues with playing it. You can see what the graphics style looks like and how great it looks with the Samsung Note 20. Let's go ahead and bounce to another game here to show you what a racing game looks like here with Forza. As you can see, works really smooth with this controller. For me, it feels like it's basically has no lag with the actual inputs, and of course playing through a viewfinder on a phone makes it a lot harder. But I could barely even tell that I'm playing this through streaming. If you told me I was playing this natively, I wouldn't question you. Let's go way to head into a tree though. It looks like playing a game that looks like this good on a phone. It is still like a crazy thing, of course, because you're looking at it and you're like, oh, dude, I'm playing this on my phone right now. And that's what's crazy about this, is I'm sitting here playing a game of the quality of Forza Horizon 4 on a phone that would never be as powerful to run this, and it's just awesome. So yeah. Game looks great, as you can see here. So let's go ahead and back on and let's try Halo now. Let's try an FPS on here. Alright guys, here we go with some Halo. Halo 5 Guardians on here. Again, playing through a viewfinder through a phone, don't expect me to do well. I'm already getting wrecked. But at least it gives you guys an idea of what this actually looks like.
Trench is taking fire. Enemy has target. Gain the lead.
Damn it. Yeah. Playing on a device that's already small on your phone, and then having it go through a camera that's recording you, and then trying to look through that makes it exponentially harder to play. especially when you're not even that good to begin with.
Recharged and ready.
Looks like I got an assist on a kill. That's something, I guess. But I think the moral of the point of this is just how good. Hey, I got a kill. Let's go. But yeah, that gives you guys a good idea of what you can expect out of the gameplay. You can see there's no hitching going on, there's no anything going on. The game's just running flawlessly. And using this controller paired up with your phone, the Razer Kishi, is obviously a lot of fun. So let's go ahead and get into my final thoughts on how it is to play Xcloud with the Razer Kishi. All right, guys, so that is the Razer Kishi playing Xcloud. Now, playing Xcloud on your mobile phone is just so much fun. I didn't even know how much I wanted this until we actually have it now. Being able to not only play games that are sitting on Xcloud right now, but I can even connect to my Xbox and play games that are sitting on my Xbox as well and play them anywhere I want to play them. And it just works so well. At least in my home setup here, where I have a 1 gig fiber line coming in here, I have no issues at all, you know, playing these games, and they run really smoothly. And even though Xcloud is only running at 720p native resolution, for a mobile phone that's that small, it looks fantastic regardless. And I'm just having a whole lot of fun playing these games with this controller. This controller just works really well with it. The analog sticks feel really good. It has all the buttons you need, unlike some of those other controllers that are out there that, you know, are missing the R2, L2 button or missing the clickable analog sticks. All of this works with this controller. It has all the buttons like a regular Xbox controller does, and it works natively with Xcloud, and it runs really well with no issues at all. Now, there's two versions of this controller for Xcloud. There's the one I have, which is the Android branded one, and then there's the Xcloud or Xbox branded one. The only difference between the two is the face buttons are swapped, and they have the actual colors for them, and the home button, instead of being the home button, is the Xbox home button. But theoretically, they all work the exact same way. You know, they're going to play the exact same way. One's $20 more for that Xbox branding and the Xbox colors on the front of the controller. That one was harder to find. I would have gotten that one, but it was harder to find, so I just stuck with this one. But they both basically work the same way. So whatever you can get your hands on is probably fun, unless if you really want those face buttons, because all you're going to be playing is Xcloud, then maybe that. But for me, who's going to be playing, you know, Xcloud, GeForce Now, Stadia, and Android games, this was perfectly fine for me. So as you guys saw in that video, Xcloud is working extremely well with this controller. And I had a lot of fun, like I said, playing with this, and I hope you guys saw that in the video. Xcloud is here, and it's on Android. I hope that iOS eventually opens that up, because it's really annoying. Hence why I moved everything over to Android, because the cloud streaming services stuff is so much fun, and this controller is fantastic, guys. The best one you could probably get out there. Unless if you're a really big fan of using the actual Xbox controller, and you get those mount clips that they sell for like 20 bucks, you can mount the Xbox controller at the bottom, and then your phone screen at the top. That is another alternative as well. I might get that eventually, but this is just so much more portable and so much more easy to just slap on your phone, and it works really well with the Note Ultra on here. Barely fits, but works really well. So, if you guys have any questions about what you guys saw in today's video, as always, leave them down below. If not, thank you guys for watching. Till next time.
Tech, gaming techie is the gaming tech, gaming techie, gaming tech. Eating brekkie is the gaming tech, going for a recce is the gaming tech, gaming techie is the gaming tech, gaming techie.